Hello and welcome to Microsoft Hates Greg. My name is Greg Deckler, and I know what you're probably thinking, that with a name like Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, that this is about that crazy sticker stuff. But that is not what this video is about. This video is actually about, it's actually kind of like the follow-up to the Double Lookup video. It's covering this kind of nifty little bit of DAX here, which I'm not going to zoom in on it yet until we get into it. So, but because you brought it up. Yes, we did in fact win the popular vote in the Fabric Community Sticker Design Challenge, right? So the voting is over, voting is closed. We ended up with 148 votes, and that's over 50 votes, like over 50% more votes than the next legitimate entry. I will say, right? We're not going to talk about this one anymore. And but we all know that you know this election, just like elections in the US and Venezuela, that your vote doesn't really mean anything, right? The Microsoft Electoral College is going to step in here and they're just going to pick whatever stickers that they want to, have printed and distributed at the Microsoft Fabric European Convention in Stockholm or conference or whatever. So, but I personally very much appreciate everyone that voted for this sticker. The real lesson here is that we as a community have the power to come together and annoy the crap out of Microsoft, right? It's the inspirational message behind all of this. All right, so let's get back to the actual DAX involved here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, so the concept behind this is that you have some salespeople or advisors or whatever it is, and they generate revenue, per month, and you want to basically be able to recognize the advisors, salespeople, whatever, that have their best month ever, right? That is the concept behind this. So for this month, right, did the salespeople have their best month that they've ever had so that they can be recognized? And this came up in the forums, and so just wanted a card visual that showed, which advisors had their best sales. All right, so it does involve a double lookup. And I'll show you how this works. So what we do is we go and grab today, right? We grab our today's date. We grab the year and the month of that. So this is my way and not my way, but this pretty common way of getting to a combined year month number. So basically year times 100 plus the month, right? So that's going to give you things like 2024, 01, 2024, 02, 2024, 03, et cetera, et cetera. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add a column to our table, because our table does not have a year and month column. It just has a date. So we're going to add that year month column to our table. So we're just going to take all of our table and then create a year month column that is the same formula, as you can see. Now what we can do is we can now create another table variable, which we summarize that table by advisor and year month, and we sum up the value, right? Pretty simple. All right, here's where the kind of double lookup comes into play. All right, so now we add another column called winner, winner, chicken dinner, right? And we grab the advisor name, we grab the max value of the value. So from the table, we're going to filter it to where it's for our current advisor that we're on. And we're going to grab the max value of that summed up value column, the revenue generated ultimately, right? Now what we can do is we can do a year month, we can do a max where the advisor is the advisor and the value is the max value. So here's our second lookup, and we're looking up the year month. So what we're doing with our double lookup here is we're saying, okay, what's my maximum value for that advisor? And then what year month did that maximum value occur in, right? And then it's really easy from that point, right? If the result for our results, right, is the year month is equal to the current year month, right? Then it's a 1, right? It's true, otherwise it's false. And we return that as a column in our table 2 variable. So then what we can do for our result is we can concatenate up X, where we filter the table 2, where winner, winner, chicken dinner column is 1, and return the advisor name, and we separate it with a comma. So that is your kind of the more complex, double lookup, if you will, where it can come into play. So again, there's this whole concept of double lookup, I think, is pretty common in DAX and Power BI. But it shows up in multiple different ways. So that is all I had for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, thank you to everyone for voting for the sticker. All right, I'll see you next time.